my counselor. She said, "You've been spending over 30-something years hating yourself. Let's try liking you first. We'll get to the love." And I understand what she meant. She saved my life. She helped me. My name is Greg. I joined the United States Army. My years of service were 1985 to 1988. My MOS was 76 Charlie. I joined the Army because at the time, I wasn't doing much of anything. I was actually acting out, getting in a lot of trouble, using drugs, drinking a lot. It got to a point where either I was going to go to jail. Our alternative to that was to join the service. When I went into the military, that I know now that I didn't know then, I was depressed. I held the company record for Article 15s. So they sent me back, and I went back to Monticello, New York, where I was born and raised. I used more. About this time, the crack epidemic had came out, and I got involved. I kept getting in trouble. I remember going to my mother's house and getting ready to steal her TV, and I unplugged it 3 times. On the 3rd time, I unplugged it. She came in, and I cried, and I didn't know what to do. And I went into treatment for 28 days in the VA hospital. This was my first ever. I knew nothing about this. It had been years since I had not used. It felt good that I had an apartment, my first apartment. 13 months I stayed clean. And then, once again, I picked up a drug. So it was about 93, and I just ran the streets. It even got to a point where I was eating out of a garbage can. In 1998, I got caught, and I got arrested. So I went upstate for 4.5 to 9. What people don't understand, wherever you go, you take you. In 2005, I came home, and I started to use, but then I said, you know, what about that place in Montrose, New York, called the VA hospital? And I started to take medication, which helped. I started going I met these people in that program I talked to you about, the 12-step recovery program. And I started to feel a little bit normal. I really started to deal with the mental health. What people don't understand in mental health, for me, for this person, it wasn't just the depression. It's the thing where I needed to talk. So that's what happened. It felt like this overwhelming relief. To this day, I still take medication, depression medication. I've been clean, haven't had a drug in almost 12 years. And I went to college. That's where I met my wife. Just to have her by my side means the world to me. That's my partner, that's my friend, that's my everything. In February, me and my wife, I bought my first home. 2020, in January, I lost my oldest brother. And I was able to be there for my family. In October of that year, I lost my mother. And I remember sitting on my mother's dying bed, and she said to me, she said, "I'm so proud of you." She's the one that never gave up on me. And she said, "Don't go back." She said, "Stay the beautiful person you is." So it's in her honor that I could never go back. I would do her injustice. There's a lot of veterans out there that suffer from mental health, drug addiction, that need help. And if I can tell them one thing, go to the VA. It saved my life.